we hang out and go from there.
Zarian, you've had some rotation at some spots, but it seems like now you guys have maybe solidified a five group. Just kind of what's it been like just trying to get everybody on the same page for these first couple games?
Yeah, we just all just trying to play as one and just work as one, and we just trying to find the best five that can fit together right and just come out dominate every game.
Sorry, I haven't really heard you tell this story, but last year when you realized you were going to get another year to play college football, take us through your decision-making process. I guess first one that you were going to play again, and then how you wound up here.
Yeah, that was truly a blessing. Because like I was supposed to be, that's supposed to be my last year. So when the opportunity came, I knew I had a chance to play at a higher level somewhere else, someplace better. So I just made that decision for myself, and here I am now.
Brian, go ahead. Can you tell us about your story a little bit? The college journey. This is your fourth school, and just tell us how you went from junior college to Monroe to Tech.
Yeah. So I went to Jones College in Mississippi. I played 2 years there, and then from there I went transferred to Louisiana Monroe. I was there from 2022 to 23, and then this past year I was at La Tech, and now I'm here.
So what's that journey been like for you?
It's been a roller coaster, but all at the end, I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be coached by Coach Gunn and all the wonderful coaching staff, and I'm just very blessed to be in this position.
So one last question for you. I mean, you go to Jones, obviously you're going there trying to hope to get an FBS offer at that point. So has it worked out the way you wanted to? Or
Yeah. It's, like I said, it's been a long journey, but like I said, my dream always been to play D1 football at the highest level. So here I am playing now, so I can't be more blessed.
Jay, go ahead.
Zarian, what's it like playing with Zai on one side and Xavier on the other?
Man, those are my guys, man. We all from Mississippi, so we already got that connection. And Zai and X just make my job easier because, they go out there and do what they're supposed to do, so it just make it easy for me.
Couple more time. Go ahead.
Zarian, just what was it like watching this program from afar over the last couple of years? I'm not sure how much they're on your radar. I mean, this is going back to TCU this week where it all started for Coach Prime here. Just kind of what was that like seeing this program and what it was doing the last couple of years before you got here?
Yeah, this program, man, Coach Prime, he's a wonderful coach. So soon Coach Gunner called me, I knew this was the place for me. I couldn't pass up this opportunity. So I'm just very blessed to be here. So.
Zarian, in college football nowadays, like starting four transfers on the offensive line doesn't typically work, but it has worked for this group. Why do you think, this group has gelled together and worked together so well so far?
Coach Gunn, Coach George, Coach Dre, they brought in the right guys, to fit the system. So we just all just starting to click and combine and just work together as one.
Yeah, can you just describe the communication aspect between you guys and the quarterback and how that's been kind of fluctuating this season?
Yeah, we just quarterback, we just all make sure we're on the same page, protection wise, call wise, so that we can execute our assignments to the best of our ability.
Last one, Brian. So 2 questions for the competition in fall camp. What was that like for you having to compete for that job?
Everything is a competition, so just keep working, keep my head down, and just go to work.
I want to ask you have so much experience in center, but have you learned even more about the position being here working with these coaches?
Yes, sir. Especially Coach Brady, because Coach Drake played here, he's the center, so. He taught me a lot. Coach Gunn taught me a lot. Coach George, Coach Greg. I'm learning from everybody, so I'm just steady trying to get better every day.
You got one more, Coach.
I just want to know what kind of snacks do you like eating? Snacks.
My favorite snacks, I like Reese's. Any type of chips, but Reese's is my favorite.
Favorite spot in Boulder?
Favorite spot in Boulder?
Yeah.
I ain't really been out too much, so I usually just hang out with my teammates, so I ain't been out too much.
Chef Carl.
All right.
We're good.
Hey, no question, just a comment. Can you say we're all from Mississippi again?
We all from Mississippi. Thank y'all.
Another one.
You want him to say it too?
It'll come out.
Howdy.
Go ahead, Xavier, you guys had a lot of success with that counter play, and then specifically the zone to you and Jordan Seaton's side. What has made those two plays so successful for you guys this year?
Just practicing them every day at a high level. Having adjustments to different fronts and things like that. Just pounding it over and over again in practice is makes it second nature in the game. So.
Right.
Xavier, it felt like the other night, third drive, things started to kind of deteriorate. What did you see from your perspective offensively? Why did things kind of slow down?
I didn't really, at the moment, you really don't see it during the moment, but, looking back at the game, we maybe, I wouldn't say we started to get a little bit complacent, but, we just need to find ways to keep the pressure on our opponents whenever we do go up early or score early. We just need to find ways to continue to push through and make sure that every drive ends with points.
Right. The other day, Coach Prime, he said the offensive line goes, that's not a problem. Obviously, that's very different from what we've heard the last 2 years. How much does that mean to you and your group to know that you guys are excelling and doing a good job here on that offensive line?
I mean, it makes me feel good, but I mean, that's what they brought us in here to do. I mean, honestly, that's what they, that's why we're here. So I mean, we're just doing our job.
Do you feel like you guys can get even better?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like we're just scratching the surface. We got a lot more to go. We got a lot. We got a lot of things we want to accomplish in the run game. We want to put up some bigger 1 yardage games, some more efficient games. So just with the ceiling we have, I feel like we can do a lot better.
Xavier, we saw some of the Wildcat stuff with Draylon last week. Obviously, he ends that second drive with a couple runs to get into the end zone. Just how much does that help you guys? Just maybe have an extra body in there. Just kind of what does Draylon bring to that as well? Just kind of what was making that so successful in that game the other day?
Yeah, all our backs are dynamic. So with certain guys out, just having a spark like that come from the receiver room and really go out there and showcase his ability. That's I feel like that's elite.
Also, just Micah. I mean, he played pretty well last week too. Just what do you guys see when Micah's in the game? What does he bring to the table when he's in?
Micah knows how to get to those holes that we create, and he knows how to, take runs for as many yards as he possibly can. He doesn't. He's not a soft runner, so whenever he does break out the second level, we can expect him to pick up as many as he can. So.
Anything else for Zach? Go ahead. I was just wondering about the leadership, right? I mean, you're an older guy coming into this program. How have you seen the leadership develop this season? It seems like it's kind of been a struggle, but maybe it's starting to pick up now.
The leadership on the team can definitely use some work. We've been, just focusing on our room. It's a bunch of older guys. It's a bunch of guys who have already done it. So, we kind of lead by example. And we make sure to do as much as we can to prepare for the game. Practice. We might go through adversity every day in practice. At some point, we're during the game. We just try to keep our heads, right here instead of getting too high, getting too low during the game. We just try to focus on our job each and every play.
That's what nearly go.
Just where you from?
Sip.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bless you all.
Coach, you ready?